Good morning, everyone. Once again, this is Black Forest coming to you with another market analysis, currency analysis video. This morning, we're going to be looking at the USDJPY. But before we get started to break down this chart and this Forex pair, we have to say that this video is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice, but we all know why you guys are here, which is to find good, credible Forex content that can help improve your ability as a trader and to help put a little bit of extra money in your pocket. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started, okay? Now, before we get to breaking down what's physically happening on the chart, let us discuss what's happening with the currencies, okay? So we did not get a lot of USD news since the opening of the market, and the news that we did get was moderately negative. So we're gonna have to see because we do have a lot of news coming out about the USD around 8:30 this morning Eastern time. So we're gonna have to see how that plays into the market. And we did get some moderately positive JPY news yesterday evening. Okay, that news came out between 7 to 10:30 last night Eastern time. So we did get there's some moderately positive news for the JPY that should be further strengthening the currency as well. Okay. So as it states that the USD is kind of in a limbo right now because we did have a pickup in gas prices, and due to the non-traditional correlation between oil and the USD at the current moment, that pickup in the gas and that pickup in the oil prices did take some value from the USD. Okay, so we're going to have to see how this news plays out this morning. If the news comes out positive, we could definitely see a strengthening of the USD. If the news comes out negative, we could definitely see a weakening of the USD. So it can kind of go either way. So the USD, right as of right now, on this beginning part of our trading week, is somewhat in the limbo between strong and weak, all based off how the economic news and economic indicators will report after 8:30. If it report that the news is positive, but we have more positive than negative news, and we'll have a strong USD. If we have more negative than positive news, or negative news come out about the USD, then we'll have a weakening US dollar. Okay, so the Japanese yen still kind of remains one of our strengthening currencies for this opening of the trading week. I mean, for this trading day, and we're going to have to see how this plays out. So basically, we'll call a neutral currency paired with a we have a neutral currency paired with a one that's currently gaining strength right now. Okay, so now let's discuss what's happening on the charts. So we did have an uptake in price. We did have our initial drop right here. Now we're coming up. We're coming up very, very pathetically. So we could surge up to here, range out before we continue to go down, or we could range out from this point here, then continue to go down, or we could continue to range out. Okay. Now, if the USD news comes out a lot more positive than negative, then we will have as a range, a pick up a price and range. You can actually get picked back up to this area here before actually start to drop again. Okay. Or we could range out here. If we can range out here in this area and then drop, or we can have a drop from this area right here. Okay, so those are the several different scenarios that can happen with the chart going into this New York session and the rest of the trading day. Hope that information was helpful for you guys. Happy trading.